Okay, so considering this green rectangle first, this is the longest and thinnest rectangle that we have. If it has a length of 49 meters, it must have a width of 1 meter, and therefore the area is simply 49 times 1, being 49 meters squared. Then below it, we have a worded question where the width is increased to 2, the length would therefore be decreased to 48, and the area will be 48 times 2, and that has markedly increased the area, up from 49 meters squared to 96 meters squared. Okay, now this rectangle here is the next thinnest one, i.e. its length is disproportionately large compared to its width, and it will have a length of 40 meters and an area of 400 meters squared. Sorry, I shouldn't have underlined that. Okay, and then we have this rectangle here. Well, it's got 20 by 30, so the area is 600 meters squared. So notice that the area increases as the sides get more equal. And this is the most equal rectangle that we have on the sheet. And 28 times 10 is 280. So 28 times 20 will be 2 lots of 280. And 28 by 2 is 56. So the area of this shape will be 6, 16, 21, carry 2, 6, 1, 6 meters squared. And notice that the area of this rectangle, 616 meters squared, is the biggest on the page because its side lengths are the most equal. So if we were answering this question here, draw a quadrilateral with a perimeter of 100 meters, which encloses the largest area, we might say, well, it's a rectangle with equal side lengths, but that's just a square. So if we had a square that is 25 meters by 25 meters, then it has a perimeter of 100 meters, and the area that it encloses is 25 squared, which is 625 meters squared. Now notice that that is the biggest area we have. But it might be interesting to compare it to the area of this shape, which also has equal side lengths. These other two sides will also be 25 meters, but it is not a square. And if we have all the side lengths being the same size and the angles opposite being both 60, then we must have two triangles. Let's call this triangle 1 and triangle 2, both being the same. So the total area here will be equal to triangle 1 plus the area of triangle 2. But those triangles are the same. So this will be 2 multiplied by 1/2 times A, which is 25, times B, which is also 25, times sine of C, which is sine of 60. Now, the 2 and the half will cancel out. So what we have is 625. We already know that 25 squared is 625. We said that here. So 625 times by sine of 60. Now, it doesn't really matter what the specific value sine 60 is. Sine 60 is root 3 over 2. So you could say that this is 625 lots of root 3 divided by 2. But the key point here is that root 3 over 2 is less than 1. So whatever this value is, it's definitely less than 625. It's definitely less than this square that we worked out the area of below. Okay, so what is this suggesting? This is suggesting that if we have a four-sided shape, a square encloses the maximum area, but more generally, it is suggesting that if we have whatever our shape is, however many sides it has, that it will be a regular shape, the one that encloses the maximum area. Now we need to know how many sides this shape has. So are we dealing with a regular triangle, a square, a regular pentagon, a regular hexagon? And that is going to be the next thing that you are going to investigate.